it's Dr. Diana Hoppe, and thank you for joining me for this Facebook Live event. Today, oh my goodness, I can't believe it is already January 12th, if you can believe that, of 2023. So I wanted to welcome everyone to this Facebook Live. For those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Diana Hoppe. I'm a board certified OBGYN presently in San Diego, California, and I'm now doing telemedicine, which is really cool, so that people can see me from all over the country as well as the world. And as you know, if you're here, you can see, let me just see frame rates. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm doing this right with the frame rates, but this is where technology always gets crazy with me. But I'm hoping that everything is going well here and that you can see me. Tonight we want to talk about setting your intentions for 2023. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about my blog post that I did, and I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. I actually was trying to do that before, and this is again where technology can really make me crazy. But what I want to do is talk to you about my blog post that I had as how can you set the best intentions for 2023? And one of the ways is to look back at 2022, and I wrote a blog post last week about that, about writing a letter to yourself about 2022. And what is it that you achieved that you are most proud of, and you can write that in a journal. And then what things do you want to let go of, which is really important. So that's the first thing to do, is say goodbye to 2022 and then get ready and inspired for 2023. So in 2023, what I'd like to ask you is, what are the things that you want to accomplish this year? Like, what is it that you want to, let me see if maybe this is the problem. Frame is too low. All right, you know what? I try whatever I can do and we do what we can. So what are the things you want to accomplish for 2023? And how do you want to feel? How do you want your year to go? What are the goals that you have that can make you feel like you're really achieving what you want? So when I think about goals, I think about SMART goals. And SMART goals means that they have to be specific, measurable, they have to be attainable, they also have to be, I have to use my glasses here, relevant, and also a time frame. That is, what time can they be done in? So what kind of timing that you want for that. So when you look at your goals, you want them to be SMART goals. So again, SMART goals are specific. Like, I want to, let's say a lot of people want to lose weight during this time of year. So it might be, I want to lose 5 pounds by the end of the, well, not because, let's say by mid-February, because that's a little more meaningful and attainable. Measurable, 5 pounds. So you want to make sure you can actually do it on a scale and say 5 pounds from A to B and have 5 pounds. Attainable, that's definitely something that would be attainable. And then relevant. Yes, for me, that would be highly relevant because I want to be able to fit in my clothes and feel good about myself and really be able to feel good about 2023. So I want to make sure if any of you have any comments or you want to make some suggestions about some of your goals that you want to share, please do that with me so that we can really make this the best, one of the best Facebook Lives that we have. So if you have comments, please do so. I'm going to try to see if I can also share some of my ideas with you. And what I have is some amazing affirmations, and I'm not sure if you're able to see those, but what I'm going to do is just kind of give you some of the affirmations that you can say to yourself every day as you're working on your goals. I am grateful for each and every day. I live each day with mindfulness and gratitude. I'm making positive choices in the foods that I eat. So these are the type of things that we want to be saying to ourselves. And if you want these affirmations, I have 40 affirmations because it's amazing over 40, right? So I have 40 affirmations that you can actually print out on a sheet of paper, like colored paper would be really cool. Laminate it and then cut them up so that you can have them all over your house. You can have them in your car, you can have them in your kitchen, maybe on your desktop at your work. So they're really fun affirmations, and they kind of keep you going as you're trying to make these SMART goals. In this week's blog post, I talk about how your thoughts actually make it become your destiny. So I talk about Gandhi's quote, which I'm going to be sharing right here, that your belief becomes your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. So ultimately, your beliefs become your destiny, which is pretty cool when you think about all those ways that your thoughts become beliefs, habits, eventually to your destiny. So if we can actually change our thoughts, we can change our beliefs, and ultimately we can change our destiny. So that's why I'm so passionate about affirmations, because they can really change your life. And studies have shown that you can actually change your brain. So how we deal with our brain and the thoughts that we let into our brain can very much affect how we live our lives, what things we want to accomplish, what we believe we can accomplish, which is also really cool. So it's important that you really look at what you're telling yourself. So that negative self-talk that sometimes we impose on ourselves, like, I'm always late, or I can't make changes, or I don't like how I look in the mirror. Those are not really helpful thoughts. What would be much better would be, I am working on my body and my health every day. I appreciate my body as a palace. I am able to achieve all the things I'm looking to do today. I have a to-do list and I'm doing my best to accomplish that. Those are the type of things you want to be saying to yourself, and really in 2023. So those of you who just joined me, welcome again. I'm Dr. Diana Hoppe. I'm a board certified OBGYN in San Diego, California, and I'm the founder and creator of Amazing Over 40, how to live your best life at 40, 50, 60, 70, and beyond. So it's really my goal for you to live your best life possible and to really have gratitude for what we have. One of the questions I asked was, what makes you smile every day? And what makes me smile is my little doggy, my little adopted Bichon. He's 16. His name is Pico. And he makes me smile every day because when I enter the room in the morning, he is so happy. He runs around in circles and circles, and he's just so happy that he's alive and that I'm here for him as his mama. And also my little kitty cat, Kona, who's wonderful also. So think about the things that you want to accomplish this year. Make them SMART goals, again, very specific, measurable, attainable, relevant. So something you really want to accomplish, not what someone else wants you to accomplish, but what you want to have relevant for your life and your values. And then also have a time frame, really important. The more specific and measurable, all those different things I just mentioned are really important because they are going to allow you to get where you want to go to. So you start at a point A, you get to point B, and along the way you can see how you're doing. So please go to my last blog post about your beliefs and how you can change your destiny, as well as the week before that, because I talk about how to let go of 2020 and how to bring in 2022. And if you look at the blog post of last week, you'll also be able to get a link to the affirmations. And those are the affirmations I mentioned at first to you that you can print and then cut out and then save and put anywhere in your house. Share it with your friends, your family, all the things that you want to achieve and keep doing in 2023. So with that, I'm going to let you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to next time, which will be in 2 Thursdays from now, for my next Facebook Live. Please let me know any suggestions that you have. And as always, stay amazing. See you next time.